Namaste everybody. Thank you for joining me here today on week 7. This is already week 7 and the topic for today is finances. So again, if you have not downloaded the Wheel of Life, please go to our website and you can get it for free. Just click claim the Wheel of Life and you can download it from there. The information on how to use the Wheel of Life is also available and given to you there as well. So now, once you have downloaded the Wheel of Life, evaluate where you are for your finances. Alright, so under the category of finances, it's like a pie chart there. Evaluate where you are when it comes to finances. So when we talk about finances, we're basically talking about money. Right, so where are you when it comes to your finances? Namaste, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. So yes, evaluate yourself. See, are you at 10%? Are you at 50%? Are you maybe at 80%? You know, what does your financial look like? And in that free gift, you are also given an action plan. So if you feel that finances is something that you need to work on, then evaluate there, write it over there. What is your action plan? What are you going to do? Or what can you do to improve your finances? Okay, so put that aside right now. As we talk more about finances, there is a lot of fear when it comes to money, right? And it's not just fear, it's also a lot of social conditioning when it comes to money. Think back, I would like you to really think and write this down as well. What are the social conditionings that people have told you about, or things that are playing around in your mind about money, right? One of it can be, one example that I can give you is that you have to work hard for money. Hard work is important. Is it really? There are some people who don't really work hard, but they work smart and they can make money as well. They are pretty good financially. So, think about that. That's the first one that I can think of. And then the second one is that money is bad or money is evil. This is also a misconception that we have in our mind, right? So if you feel that that is something that you need to work on, that is something that you think, then work on that. Alright, so something happened to me recently as well when it came to do with money, right? So I kept because my client was paying me cash instead of bank transfer at that point of time. So I had that amount of cash in my purse. And I had some comments whereby people were saying, be careful with the amount of cash that you're carrying around in your purse. So now, why did that person say that? It's cautionary, yes, I know I need to be careful if I'm carrying so much of money in my purse, but why is there a fear that you can't carry too much in your purse? That someone may rob you or something bad might happen. Can you see where I'm going with this? The fear is there, and that fear should be, you really need to dig into it and figure out where is that coming from. Those people who can actually carry cash confidently, with them without any fear, they are attracting more money into their life. They are not rejecting it. Because if you have fear towards money, money can't come to you, right? Money will say, okay, this person is afraid of me, so why should I go to this person when the person is going to fear me even more, right? But if you love money and you say that, yes, I love money, money loves me, more money will come to you, right? So money is an energy. It is a form of energy as well. Wealth, prosperity, abundance, these are all forms of energy. So are you actually attracting this energy into your life, or are you repelling it away unconsciously without knowing that that's what you're doing? So again, inner work is so important, right? So do your inner work and figure out where are those fears coming from, and also how to deal with it. Alright, I'm talking a bit more on the psychology of money today. as an energy. Yeah, and there's really a lot of fear with money. You know, you can even, money is energy, so you can talk to it and say that, you know, I love you money, thank you for coming into my life, thank you for blessing me with this abundance and prosperity. You know, you can tell that to money. And the other one more thing that I would like to also bring up is that a lot of people think that money is bad. But I've also heard this from someone before, that when money is put in the right hands, in the hands of good people, that money can be expanded out even more. That money can be put to good use. So why is money bad? Right? Why are you rejecting abundance and prosperity when all of you who are watching this, you can do so much when you have the money, the cash, right? If you don't have money or cash, and you want to go out there and do charity work or spiritual work or, you know, whatever work that you're doing, but you don't have enough money, it's going to be at the back of your mind like, oh my God, I'm doing this for free, but then I don't have money, you know? And that's going to be your subconscious thought. And when that's your subconscious thought, that's going to come forth. You're rejecting money already. You're already having the mindset and the thinking that you lack money, right? Thought will attract reality. Thought will manifest into reality. So whatever that you're thinking about manifests into reality. So if you think that you're going to reject money in that way, then money's not going to come to you. So, you know, this whole topic about money itself is such a large topic, and it's also something that I'm working on with myself also. Over the years, I've realized quite a lot of things, spoken to a lot of people have advised me on this, and, you know, I'm just trying to cram as much information as possible within this 10-20 minutes for you. But based on my own experience as well, what I notice is that the public seems to feel that when you're doing spiritual work or when you're doing social work or, you know, for example, the work that I'm doing, it should be done for free, right? Like charity work, basically. So now charity work is another category on its own. Charity work is good, it is needed, because the more you give, the more you will receive, right? That's separate. But when a program is created or a session is created, a workshop is created, there is always a need for an energy exchange. Now, this energy exchange is not just for the trainer or the person who's talking, the facilitator. It is also for the client. It is also for the people who are participating in it, because you will only get the value, the true value of whatever it is that you're learning throughout the workshop or the session, or, you know, whatever it is that you're attending. It is when you put a value to it. And nowadays we put a value to things through money, right? It's an exchange. So by doing a session, for example, me as the facilitator, I am receiving gratefully your donation or your money that I'm receiving, and you are receiving the knowledge or the information or the skills or whatever it is that, you know, is being provided at that point of time. So there is an exchange that is happening there. But when one part of it is not created, that exchange does not happen. There is a lack of better words, there's a break in the chain, in that line. There is a gap there, so it's not linked, right? So that's when the exchange is so important for you as the participants or the clients to actually really fully benefit from everything that is being given to you. There has to be some kind of exchange. Paying it forward is another way, right? I understand that a lot of people may be financially difficult right now. So pay it forward. Share the post, share the sharings, you know. Share it with your friends, your family, you know, bring more people in. That is paying it forward, right? So that's also another form of exchange that you can do if you're financially unable to give. Right? So there's so many ways that we can do this, and once you understand how money works as an energy, you start realizing your social conditionings that you have with regards to money and to income. You start realizing all the fears that you're carrying with you when it comes to money and income. Do also note that a lot of these things, right, the fears and the social conditionings come from childhood. It comes from things that the people around us have told us. It comes from things that people have said, our parents have said, the way we were brought up. It comes from all of that. So really do reevaluate your own perspective about money, your own thinking about money, and instead of fearing it, instead of thinking that money is bad, man, money is good. You can do so much when you have money, right? If you are a type of person who wants to do charity work, who wants to, whatever it is that your heart desire, you need money, right? If you agree with me, put it in the comments. I would like to hear from you and let me know what you think about this. And that is one biggest mindset that I see common among many people, many people, that we have the tendency to reject money. That happens a lot, when someone wants to pay us or when someone wants to give us, something, right? We tend to say, no, it's okay, don't. Do you see what you're doing there? You're rejecting it. You're rejecting abundance. You're rejecting prosperity, right? When someone is willingly, wanting to give you, why are you rejecting it? Because there is a lack inside of you. You feel that you are not worthy of that money that is coming to you, of that abundance or that prosperity that is coming to you. That's why you reject. That's why you say, no, it's okay. When actually, deep within you, you're like, oh my God, this person is paying me, thank you, I actually need this. But what comes out from, our mouth is, no, it's okay, don't. Right? Can you see there's a conflict there? And that has to do with your self-worth, your self-esteem. It has to do with the whole concept of money. Yes, it happens to a lot of us, this rejection. It happens to so many of us. It's so common. So we have to take that step, and whenever someone gives us something, tell them thank you so much for this abundance. Or don't use those words, it might sound weird, but just say thank you. Thank you, and receive it with gratitude. Because you can do so much with those income or money or abundance or prosperity that is coming your way. You can do so much. Have you noticed that all of those people who are billionaires and whatnot, I've seen this post coming up so many times, that those people that have so much of money, can you imagine the amount of charity work they do? They do a lot because they have, the capacity is there to do it, so they can do, right? And you look at the way they dress up, you look at the way they, what car they drive, what kind of house they have. They live so simple lives. Because for them, they understand this whole game about money. They understand the energy of money. And they are able and capable of doing so much charity work, of so many things can be done. So many of them, you don't even have to talk about billionaires, even those who are in the millions as well. They are also doing so much charity work, because how much can you keep, right? How much can you keep? You're not going to... This is an amazing thing that death can actually teach you. You do not carry anything with you back. Your property, your clothes, your car, all the jewelry that you have, all the gold that you have accumulated throughout your life, all the money that you have, hidden it under your pillow or something, all those things are not going to be with you when you die. Those of you who have faced death or seen death, this realization may come to you. So then why hoard? Why keep when energy needs to flow? Money comes, money goes. Money comes, money goes. Right? So whatever you need to use that money for, you keep. The rest, so much you can do with it. There's just so much. The opportunities, the options that are given to you is just infinite of what you can do when you have reached that financial capacity whereby your basic needs are covered, right? And then you have abundant more cash to play with, to give. You can even open up your own organization for whatever field that you're in, or whatever that relates to you the most, that touches your heart. Maybe it's children, maybe it's women, maybe it's for those people who do not have jobs. Maybe you have the skills and the capacity to teach them the skills to earn. It's just boundless, the options. So don't reject money. We need people in the world, good people in the world who have money, so that a lot of things can be done, a lot of changes can be made, a lot of help can go out, right? A lot of people are actually doing this, but they're very quiet about it. There are many people that I've also noticed and seen who have, really donated a lot of stuff, who have helped out a lot of people, especially during the MCO period, this whole COVID situation, the fire and the floods and whatever not. The way the community has come forth to help people, right? Can you imagine the scale that it can go to when you have the financial capacity? Can you just imagine that? So don't reject money. Tell money, I love you. Come to me. Yes. Flow into my life so that it can flow outwards again to wherever that it needs to go. Yeah, I hope that's clear, because I think there's just a lot of conditionings and fears that's related to money, and this is also something that I've been working on as well, because finances has always also been kind of like my challenge as well. So it is something that we are all working on. And the more I realize, when I totally trust and surrender, the flow comes and goes. Somehow or other, income will just come in, and then it will go to the right channels. It happens. It's a miracle and it's a science at the same time. It happens. So experience it for yourself. Talk to your wallet, tell your wallet, open the zip up if you have a zip, or open it up and look at the money and say, thank you for this money, thank you for the abundance. And do not be afraid of it. Do not be afraid of it. Your fear is going to attract more negative things in your life. Let go of that fear. Let go of the social conditionings, all of that fear that is related to money, let it go. And then see what happens. Things will just open up and you will start to flow in your life. Yeah? And don't hoard. Don't keep your money under your pillow or under your clothes and all that. Old days, the women used to do that. I'm not sure about the men, but I know the women do that. My grandma sometimes does that still. She'll keep it under the pillow or under her clothes. So how much money can you keep? You are not going to take this with you. Yes. Please do share with us as well, your experience with this. Please do share your experience. And it's just, seriously, death is the biggest lesson. I've seen so many. I think many of you have seen more than I've seen as well, but just the first time that I witnessed the cremation part of a person dying, right? Usually in those days they don't allow women to go to the cremation grounds and basically see the body burning up. They didn't allow women, but a couple of years ago, quite a few years ago actually, I saw my first ever cremation, and it was really an eye-opener, truly was. And then after 2 days we went and collected the ashes and the bones and everything, and You know, that is when the realization just came that, man, you actually don't take anything with you. You don't. You leave everything behind. And now, when I'm saying this, I'm not saying don't have money because you are not taking it with you. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm saying have the money that you need so that you can let it flow out to other people who need it as well, because there's so much things that you can do on earth in this life itself with that income, with that money that's flowing to you. Yes, you do not bring it with you when you're dying or when you're dead. Nothing is left. You're just ashes and bones, and you know, this bangle that we wear as well is just left behind. You know, you don't bring anything with you, right? But don't let that be a hindrance to you for allowing the abundance and prosperity to flow in your life, because we need good people. We need all of you to have that prosperity and abundance so that it can flow out again to all the directions that is needed, to whoever else that is needed that requires it. And then when you leave, right, when you leave this body, whatever that is left is also given out, isn't it? So then they will pass on the flow of money, the flow of abundance, the flow of prosperity. So don't let that be something that stops you, because it is always said that, you know, we don't take anything with us when we die. We don't take anything with us when we die. Yes, of course we don't take it, but it doesn't mean that we can't live consciously and have that abundance and prosperity in this life. It does not mean that. I want you to really think about this and contemplate on this this particular aspect of it, because it is really a misunderstanding with a lot of people, that, you know, you don't take anything with you, hence, you know, don't make money or don't allow money to flow in your life. I want you to really think about this. All right, thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you. I hope that this session has, you know, planted some seeds and opened up some eyes, maybe, you know, as it has for me. You know, I'm just speaking through whatever that I've learned from the amazing teachers that have come in my life, and I'm continuously learning and growing with you as well. So please do share your experiences with us in the comment section. You know, we would love to hear from you. Thank you. Have a beautiful evening ahead. Thank you.